Hi! It is gorgeous outside. It is the bank holiday weekend and I'm enjoying just sitting in the sun here. And today I'm going to share with you the books that I bought and received in April and May. So it's a combined haul. I'm just gonna call it my May book haul. Just a side note, I've left out all the graphic novels that I've bought because I'm doing another graphic novel review video soon, so I'll just show all of them in there. I'm gonna start with this one, which is The Mothers by Britt Bennett. I was originally going to buy the hardback, but then I ended up buying the paperback, which actually has a pretty similar cover. It's a gorgeous cover. It's one of the first things that drew me to the book, but so many of the people that I watch on YouTube, including my friend Rosianna, have praised this book quite a lot. It's the story of a young couple and a secret about love and friendship and living up to expectation in contemporary Black America. And then I guess kind of in a similar theme, I was sent this book for review, The Fire This Time, A New Generation Speaks About Race, and it looks like this. And it's basically a response to The Fire Next Time, which is an essay collection by James Baldwin. So the description of it here says, significant progress has been made in the 50 years since Baldwin's essays were published, but America is a long distance away from a post-racial society, a truth that must be confronted if the country is to continue to work towards change. Then I was sent this by HarperCollins. It is called Ill Will, The Untold Story of Heathcliff. It came with these really nice little sprigs of, I guess, heath. They also did a brand new edition of Wuthering Heights with a cover that's really similar to this, and Wuthering Heights is actually one of my all-time favorite books, and I don't think I've read anything that's been like a spin-off of it before. Then I got this one from Penguin, and it is Things Bright and Beautiful by Anbara Salam. I don't like the spiders that are on the cover, but other than that, it's really gorgeous. It seems to be set in kind of a jungle setting, and it's a couple that move somewhere, and then I think cults are also involved, and I'm really into cults at the moment. I'm reading lots of books about it, so that seems like quite an intriguing one as well. I'm gonna save the young adult books for last. This is a book by an author that I recently read a book by that I loved. I read Hunger by Roxane Gay, and I wanted to go out and buy some more by her, so I got Difficult Women. It was mentioned on a podcast. Maybe it was Mostly Lit? I can't remember. But this is a collection of short stories. I haven't read that many short stories or essay collections, and I seem to be slowly creating a little library for myself of them. You might remember that last year I did a video around the Bailey's shortlist. Is now called the Women's Prize for Fiction, and the shortlist has been announced. There's some books in there that I really want to read. Home Fire, which I talked about a couple of months ago, is on there. Loved that book, would really highly recommend it. But they asked if I wanted any of the books from the list, and this was one that had been on my wish list for a really long time, and it is Sing Unburied Sing by Jesmyn Ward. It deals with hope, struggle, family, and it says it brings the archetypal road novel into rural 21st century America. I forgot there's also one of Obama's best books of 2017. On to young adult. These are two very different books, and they're both not out yet. So I'll start with the one that comes out first. Oh, this is actually out at the end of the month. It is called All of This Is True. I love the setup of this. It's about four friends who get the chance to meet the author of their favorite novel, and then they sort of befriend this author, something happens, and then the next year the author brings out a book, and it seems like it is about the secret that they share. This is for fans of One of Us Is Lying and We Were Liars. It's really chunky for a YA book as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. It says, hold on, tell me everything, and then if you flip it around, it says, you can trust me. I love seeing the different kinds of things you can do with a proof to like pull extra attention towards it, and this seems to be a new thing that I've been seeing on quite a few books. And then finally there is Sky Painted Gold by Laura Wood. I went to a Scholastic event and the author was there, and she read a chapter, the first chapter or part of it, of this book, and it sounded so interesting. I love when it's an historical setting, maybe one that I haven't read that much about before. So this is set in 1920s Cornwall, and one of the big houses, or like part of where it takes place, is on an island that you can't always access throughout the day because of the sea levels. I don't know if you remember Livs, who has been on my channel a few times before. She has like long curly hair, and she loves I Capture the Castle, which is what this book's being recommended for. So when I heard about this, I immediately had to think of her as well. And that is out, as the back beautifully says, in July. So I hope there were some books in this video that might have caught your eye. I'll link all of them in the description below if you're ever interested. I always do, and I also mark which ones were sent to me by publishers and which ones I got myself. If you have read any of these, do let me know in a comment below, and I'll talk to you later. Doei!